Good evening. It's Sunday, the 3rd of January, 2021. Diane Hands bringing you Book for the Day. Hearts on the Rise, Connections Through Corona. And this reading would have been brought to you yesterday on the 2nd of January, 2021. It's a response by Professor Muir to an article written by Noha, Nasser, The Death and Life of the Great English High Street. And here's a little bit about Professor Muir. Tom is an architect, urbanist, and Professor Emeritus. He has worked in Europe, Far East, and North America. Tom sees urbanism as the most visible expression of cultural values and globalism as the greatest opportunity for the future. He is unsure we can rise to its challenges, yet still holds out hope. And this is what she wrote. I thought of Rob Ventura's taxonomy in complexity and contradiction, hybrid rather than pure, compromising rather than clean, distorted rather than straightforward, ambiguous rather than articulated, perverse as well as impersonal, boring as well as interesting, conventional as well as designed, accommodating rather than excluding, redundant rather than simple, inconsistent and equivocal rather than direct and clear. I am now for messy vitality over obvious unity. I squirmed around in my seat, making myself more comfortable and secure, closed my eyes and felt glad to be going home to my complex and surprising family, my ordinary house. My messy life was full of compromise and ambiguity, inconsistent and ambiguous, but it was so familiar, comfortable and homely. I dropped off to sleep. Possible lines of inquiry. 1. What values would a post-corona high street imbue? 2. What are the place qualities that would balance between a planned, ordered and chaotic emergent place? Is one type of place better than the other? 3. Would the post-corona high street encourage bottom-up urbanism? This blog entry was inspired by the following sources. WATG are fully credited for the image at the top of this article. London has been buzzing the last 2 years following an idea from guerrilla geographer and creative explorer Daniel. to make London the world's first national, and during the summer of 2017, London's Mayor Sadiq Khan threw his full support behind the campaign to set a long-term target to make more than 50% of capital green. The WATG landscape architecture team were inspired to contribute to this socially important initiative in the capital. The visualization was created to support the announcement of Green Block, a prototype concept created by WATG in response to the National Park City Challenge, with a website reference to look at. The supermarket chain, the Co-op in Milton Keynes, has trialled the use of robots called spaceships to deliver shopping. Another website reference. 3 weeks into the lockdown, Sue Mans, president of the RPTI, wrote some personal reflections on what a post-COVID-19 exit strategy might look like. She focused on the impact on legislation, the high street, transport, and digital connectivity, with another reference. And that leaves the reading for Saturday. Connections through Corona can be found on Amazon, along with Hearts on the Rise, Connections Through Corona on our Facebook page. Thank you, Diane Hands.